Howdy folks, I'm going to show you how to make the color of your mobile info bar on your Squarespace website match the color of your announcement bar with a little bit of custom code. So you can get this to look like this. It's pretty simple. So the mobile info bar is this cool little feature that surfaces email, phone number, location, hours. It's great for local businesses to make those quick actions really easy for people on their mobile devices. It kind of lacks styling options, so you're pretty much limited to a dark version and a light version. So now if I go back to the mobile info bar, you see you get a dark gray with white text version, that's the dark version, or a light gray with black text version. And if neither of those match your brand colors, good luck. Well, here to help you spice that mobile info bar up a little bit, get it a little more attention. You can set the color of the announcement bar in the color themes. The header is currently using the lightest theme, so if I go into edit on that, and I scroll down here a little ways, you'll see the announcement bar colors are set right there, the background and the text. So far, so good. Now, let's make the mobile info bar match the announcement bar, and we do that using a color variable. So Squarespace has 5 different color themes that each can have their own color settings for all of these individual elements, but they use predictable variables to pull those colors from the color themes. So in this case, variable announcement bar background color is what you're using. So if I go in here to CSS and paste in my little code snippet, it takes the mobile info bar background and it makes it match the announcement bar color background. So now if I go over to the mobile info bar and preview it, you'll see it's got the background color. Now you want to take care to set the mobile info bar at light or dark, depending on which has the better contrast with your announcement bar color of choice. And so in this case, being that the orange is kind of rich, I want it to go light text and icon, just like the text up here is light. That's really all there is to it. The one other code option I'm going to give you in case you want to have the announcement bar a different color from the mobile info bar is the color variable for the primary button background color. So say I wanted my announcement bar to be purple, but I still wanted my mobile info bar to be orange, or vice versa. Say my buttons were purple and I wanted it to match that. Well, now you've got a purple announcement bar. Well, with the announcement bar code, it's now purple matching the bar. But if I change that to the primary button background code, now it matches the primary button. And a lot of people have the header of their site set to a particular color theme, or you can even manually set colors, right? But they'll have it set to a particular color theme. Where you'll run into issues with this code that pulls the announcement bar background color and makes it the mobile bar color, if you have it set to adaptive, which is a really cool setting, especially if you have a text site title that can dynamically change colors like this. When you have your header color set to adaptive, it pulls from the color theme of whatever the first section is. So when you go to dark page, now see how it's a dark color to sort of match the background of that first color. You have to be thoughtful if you're doing this adaptive background and using an image for your logo, because it can look weird on dark backgrounds or light backgrounds or vice versa. But if you're playing around with that and you've got diversity in the brightness of your first sections, it's going to mess with the legibility of your mobile announcement bar. Watch this. Now, if your primary button style is the same, I guess that would work. If I go to the announcement bar background, I've got it back tethered to that. And now we go to mobile, preview the mobile info bar. So it pulls from that, and that's all well and good if all of the different announcement bar colors work well with white. But say I had my announcement bar for a dark section set with a light background color, like that. Then the custom code would pull that color. Oh, you can see it right there. If the CSS is making the mobile info bar match the announcement bar background, but you've got light and dark announcement bar backgrounds and an adaptive header, that's going to cause legibility issues when you switch. If you're using this bit of custom code to match the announcement bar color code and the mobile info bar, you probably want to have your header set to a consistent solid color so the announcement bar is always the same color, so that you can make sure the contrast is good on your mobile info bar and your items and background. These little icons for email and calling, they're PNG images from Squarespace, so you can't easily edit them with custom CSS. There are parameters that you can use to change the text color, but to me, I think it looks kind of weird having the text and the icons be totally different colors. I think you're better off just messing with the background color, trying to make it match the announcement bar or set it to some random color. Of course, you can do that by replacing this with the hex or HSL value of your choice. This variable parameter allows you to use a custom code snippet that'll let you change the colors of both right in the site styles editor, which I think is pretty fun. Hopefully this was useful. I'll include the code snippet in the description of this video and also in the companion blog post on my website, strongsites.co. Have a good one and Happy New Year, everybody.